of moving forward while staying put, day 48. If you caught the first one I recorded, something went way wacko with maybe my internet connection. And after a couple minutes, my screen was blank and it looked like the whole replay was all garbled. So I just deleted it and we're starting over. So welcome to day 48. Today is all about connecting with and identifying your callings. If you watched yesterday, I mentioned I would be doing a multi-day focus on your soul callings. What is a calling, identifying your callings, how to connect with and decide what calling to pursue right now, and then stepping into a plan of action. I'm super excited for this topic for a couple reasons. One, for the last 48 days, I know you have been hunkered down, doing your best to continue to move your life forward. And now you may be seeing kind of a light at the end of the tunnel where you are realizing, I need to reevaluate. I've been reevaluating my life and I really want to maybe take a new approach, or you want to really refocus. So the things that you are saying yes to are truly something that is meaningful to you, that is part of your purpose and your passion, and that really leads right into this conversation of your soul callings, or your heart-centered callings, or just your callings in general. Today specifically, I want to dive in with you on how you can identify what your particular callings are at this moment. I'm going to give you a really practical process that you can use today, this week, and periodically throughout your life to come back and reconnect and reevaluate what it is that's stirring inside you, just calling to be brought to life. Okay, so let's dive in. What is this practice that I'm talking about? I mentioned, I believe yesterday, that you will have callings in different areas of your life. And your callings will change and grow and expand as you evolve in your life. I definitely had a very strong calling to be a mom. And I felt that clock ticking for me. It was a real thing for me to be a mom. And I'm so grateful that I honored that in myself, and that I was able to be a mom and have kids, and now a grandbaby. I've had callings to move across the country, to leave where I grew up, and to find I felt like my future was somewhere else, and I felt called to move west. So that was another calling for me. It's ebbed and flowed for me, again, as I've evolved, as I've aged, and I believe the same is true for you. So let's connect right now with what is calling to you today for you to bring to life at this moment in your life. Because it's never too late. Whatever is calling to you now, whatever's still calling to you, I truly believe it's never too late to bring to life. It's part of your purpose here in this lifetime. And that does not go away with age. It might take a different shape, but it does not go away, because it's part of who you uniquely are and your unique contribution in this lifetime. Okay, so let's dive into this practice. It's really simple, and like many of the other practices I've talked to you about, it requires you to have some quiet time. So here's what I would like you to do is grab, when you do this, it doesn't have to be now, but grab a journal or some paper, pens, maybe some tea, some soft music, and find yourself, make a block of time, 30 minutes to start with. An hour is actually even better to dive in. And then on your paper in your journal, I want you to write down each area of your life and give it some space, or have it at the top, and then you're going to address one area of your life at a time. It will include your career, your relationships, your finances, your health, your home environment, your fun and recreation, and your community. Those are the 7 that I personally use, but you might choose to do something something different, expand upon that. So first, get clear on what are those core pieces of your life that you want to address, or that you've had callings and goals and dreams come up for in the past. And then secondly, getting really quiet. Take each one of those and look at, where am I at right now? And this is not a mental exercise. This is a heart exercise. I want you to feel into, it's more like a whole body exercise. Feel into with your whole being, how am I feeling about this part of my life? Take your health. And where are you at this moment? How in alignment with what you truly desire for yourself, whether you have a vision for your health or not right now, that doesn't matter. It's just like, where are you at? Are you honoring, what is calling to you? What is speaking to you? What's been on your mind? And just take some notes. Like, I feel great about this. I feel, yes, I'm in alignment. I'm doing some specific things in this part of my life, and I feel really good. So first, do an assessment, just not by thinking, but by feeling. Pay attention to where you have some emotions pop up. This is information for you. Emotions are always information. And just jot down, gosh, I just really felt it in my heart, or I started to cry, or I got really teary, or I felt really guilty. Whatever that is, write it down as you go through. Okay? Then the next round is to take each one of these and have like an open-ended question of like, what is wanting to come through me in this area of my life? What is my feeling connected to bring forth into life? And if something doesn't come up in an area, that's okay. It's not necessarily going to be everything in every area, but you might have 2 or 3 or 4 places that you get just some really strong messages. So go into this place of inner listening, connecting to your intuition, connecting to your body, and ask this question: what is wanting to come through in this area of my life? What, and it could even be, what vision do I have for this part of my life? And just sit and listen. As things come up, write them down. Don't judge it. Don't evaluate it. It doesn't have to be in perfect sentence form, perfect grammar. Just get it on paper at this point. Tomorrow we'll take the next step with this list. But for today, just let it come out. Let it come out. So many times we stuff these deep callings of ours. I will raise my hand here. I was so good at stuffing what I truly desired to do. I had so many stories and fears about what I wanted. And let me tell you, like, part of this process in identifying your callings, and we're going to do it at the end, is we're going to put a stake in the ground for you and for what's calling to you. Again, this is part of your mission. It's part of your purpose in this lifetime. It's part of your journey as a soul to experience and to bring to life. And it's your contribution of love and oneness to help others, to help the planet. Okay, so this is not trivial stuff. And I don't want to put pressure on you at this point, because we're just bringing it up. Let's just let it come to the surface so we can see it with new eyes. We can see it with love. We can see it with compassion. Okay, so that's that second round, again, is really connecting into. And then the third piece is to go back and look at, without even looking at what particular areas of your life, but look at in general, like, as that little kid, if you went back to, what did you always dream of doing, of being, of experiencing? Reconnect with those old dreams, those old callings. Those were very pure ideas and dreams and callings that you were experiencing when you were younger. And some of them chances are, have not yet been fulfilled. And now might just be that perfect time to go back and reignite those younger dreams and callings. Okay, so third round, spend some time. What did I love to do when I was younger? Connect with what you love to do, what brought you joy. What did I always just dream of having and doing and being in my lifetime? Write that down. Get connected to, what were some of those things people always said you're so good at? I know I've heard this many times, and you may have too. Those things that come so easy to us, we may not see. We're the last ones sometimes to see because it comes so natural. It's like a fish being in water. It's so natural, we don't even see it. So also pay attention to what are some of those messages, those positive messages you've gotten from somebody else. It could be, a musical talent. Those things are very easy for us to remember. It could be a gift for conversation. It could be a gift for collaboration, for anything, mechanically inclined, finding unique solutions, thinking outside the box. Pay attention to those messages too and write it down. This is like a big, just unearthing, data gathering, again, really connecting to your intuition, to your heart, to that younger version of you. And let's open those closet doors. Let's bring those things off the shelf. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be worried about. If there is something that's still stirring in you, let's get it out in the open. It doesn't mean your life is going to change. It doesn't mean you have to do something different at this moment. I just want you to get it off your chest, just to get it out of your heart. Like, open your heart and let that stuff pour out, whatever it is that is calling to you, whatever it is that you are feeling connected to at this point in your life. Okay, my friend, that's kind of a deep exercise. I know you can do it. Don't hesitate to reach out through a message below or message me through Facebook if you need some extra support or guidance with this particular call to action today. Okay, so today is all about just identifying all the different callings that you have in your life right now that are stirring, that are coming to the surface, all the different things from your childhood that might still be there, and let's just let them breathe a little bit. Let's give them some space. Tomorrow we'll take the next step with it, but we don't even have to go there right now. Okay, my friend, I am so grateful that you are on this journey with me. I am excited to support you in reconnecting and reigniting these deep callings, these deep desires that you have. I know the power of honoring what's calling to you. It is truly transformational in your life, and it is truly just brings joy and fulfillment to say yes to you. And I'm going to help you do that in a way that you maybe have never done before. Okay? I am sending you so much love, and I will be here again tomorrow with our next topic in this path of stepping into our callings. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Love you. Bye for now.